My favorite memory of Sydney, there's a few, but the one that kind of sticks out to me is how she recovered from her injury. And you know, a lot of people, when they've torn their Achilles, it's such a tough injury to come back from. And Syd attacked that with, you know, just this mindset of wanting to get back on the floor. And I think her attitude when she was out, how supportive she was of her teammates, and how hard she worked in rehab, the extra time that she put in the gym, because I know she was in there late at night sometimes shooting, trying to get back. You know, even though she's not back to where she was before the injury, she worked and did everything she could to get back to the best that she could. And I really respect that she did that, because she's also managed to combine a really tough academic schedule in doing so, and has, you know, been accepted in some grad school programs that are really tough to get into. So I'm really proud of how she managed to balance that recovery from her injury whilst maintaining the academic goals that she had.
It's my favorite memory about Syd. It's hard to pick one, but there was this one specific night where we went, it was during the flood, and we were just like playing around at HB, and we literally went everywhere. I had a vlog camera and I was recording her, and she was like jumping through puddles, and then we went to her apartment and we just played games and stayed up all night. So it was really cool because I felt like we were able to get really close and just really bond in that moment.
Favorite part about coaching Syd has to be that you have to try and reel Syd in, because Syd only knows one pace, and that is to go 100% full out. And as a coach, sometimes you have to try and reel her in from that. It's a really good thing, but sometimes, you know, she goes too fast for her own good.
The biggest thing I've learned with playing with Syd, or about playing with Syd, is it sounds kind of corny, but perseverance and just how to keep going. She's been through so much, and she's had like back-to-back injuries, and it was just crazy, like seeing her have to go through that process. It was hard, but I think like the biggest thing for me is that she always just kept going, and she always maintained a positive attitude throughout it. So that for me is just really motivational and crazy to see her from then to where she's at now and playing. So that's probably the biggest thing I've learned for her, is how to keep going and how to keep persevering even when things get hard.
Syd is so respectful and is a very good teammate. I've noticed this year probably more than ever that, you know, she knows that physically she maybe isn't where she was previously, but she really has tried to help the freshmen as much as she can. And I think seeing her maturity and her willingness to help her teammates, you know, has really stood out this year. And we're going to miss that next year, but obviously really excited for her if she goes on to grad school. And she should be really proud of what she's done these 4 years, because there were times where, you know, she had a couple of wobbles and she fought through those, and then obviously her injury, but she's done a great job, that she's on track and going to graduate and get to the grad school she wants to be at, and just really proud of what Syd's accomplished in her 4 years.